Hey guys, it's Rafael, and as you can see, this is not a workbench. This is actually cooking. Well, baking. I know it's out of the ordinary, but this is actually for my buddies out there in Statue Collectors Unite with Brian Riddle. We've been talking about oatmeal cookies, and also Michelangelo Miller. You know, we're just having this fun thing going on about oatmeal cookies, and I have a recipe here that I think is probably the best out there. So let's get going. Right, so you're going to need 2 cups of butter, 4 cups of flour, all-purpose flour, 3 cups of chopped up walnuts, 2 cups sugar, 5 cups of oatmeal. Now it does say in the recipe that you put it in a blender and blend it until it becomes powder. I actually will not be doing that, as I like my oatmeal cookies to have all those little oatmeal things in there. You will also need 24 ounces of chocolate. I got Hershey's, but that will be grated. 4 eggs, and 2 cups, of course, of the brown sugar. 24 ounces of chocolate chips. 2 tablespoons of vanilla. 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons baking powder, and 2 tablespoons baking soda. So let's get this stuff going. Wait, did I say sugar? 2 cups sugar? Okay, anyway, here we go. Alright, so I just softened up the butter, put in the 2 cups of sugar, and we're going to blend this to make a kind of like a paste. There we go. Okay, I'm going to grate the chocolates. Okay, chocolate is now grated. If you find a thicker piece of milk chocolate, it'd be a lot easier than all those little bars. But anyways, that's what I found. So let's mix everything together. Alright, so let's mix all the dry ingredients. So here's 2 tablespoons of the baking soda, 2 tablespoons of the baking powder, teaspoon of salt. Actually, let's mix that up a bit. Flour. And this is where we're going to be getting our hands dirty. Chocolate. There's a big piece, not good. Brown sugar. Bunch of walnuts. Of course, that's optional. I know some people may not like walnuts. Chocolates. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bigger bowl. Okay, now eggs. Vanilla, and the butter and sugar. Okay, now we're going to use our hand and just mix everything in here. Okay, so I'll do this and just keep doing this until it's just all nice and mixed up. Okay, I actually had to use a bigger pot because it was going everywhere, so take some elbow grease. Alright, so here it is. I've already started making little balls, and as for size, it really depends how big the cookie you want. I'm actually just doing them like, I would say maybe golf ball size, and if you want more precise measurements, well, they're about an ounce and a half in weight, the little balls. So you just make the little ball, and as you can see, I have some over here already. And you want to do the oven at 375 for 10 minutes. Keep an eye on them. You know, maybe they may need 12 minutes or so. So let's do that. Okay, I got some in the oven. Okay, so I actually put 12 minutes with the first batch. Ah, shit, burned myself. There we go. And it's what they look like. So let's let them cool off. And there's a backstory to this recipe, so I'll tell you that as I make some more here. Okay, so apparently the story goes that there was an email going around. Many people thought it'd be spam because it said the world's greatest oatmeal cookies. Turns out that the story was this guy was eating at Neiman Marcus, had a cookie for dessert, loved it, asked for the recipe kidding around, and they did give it to him. But after the meal, his bill was $250 more than his normal meal. He complained, and they said, well, you owe us that because we gave you the recipe. So apparently then he got pissed and said, hey, in revenge, I'm going to send out the recipe to as many emails as I can and, you know, enjoy the recipe. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but either way, I got the recipe, and let me tell you, they are really, really awesome, these oatmeal cookies. Actually, I think they're the best. Anyway, guys, so let's keep going. Okay, guys, so here it is, nice and cool. And with the recipe I gave you and the measurements, I did like 1.5 ounce more or less, the little ball. I was able to make 75 cookies. It's time consuming, you making the balls and all that stuff, but anyways, they're worth the try. Here we go, check it out. Nice and soft and chewy. Hell yeah. Alright, guys. Enjoy.